Hey guys, happy Friday night to you. This is the Everything Sharp channel, and I'm Tim. Tonight's carry, we went with an all Devo, the Tall Boy, S90V, hollow grind. Got the radio milling on the titanium scales, slightly contoured. Blue anodized hardware and backspacer thumb studs. Great action as always. And then we got the Devo Nip Slip Premium for a light. We got the Wheel Tool T1 Pro. You know, we got the Zippo in pocket. And then we got the Proof wallet. What y'all's carry for tonight? Or what'd you carry today? Or anything like that. I'm telling you, Devo is... This knife's awesome. The Nip Slip Premium goes with me about every day. Those guys are killing it. The designs are just phenomenal. Alright guys, so I was waiting today to meet a client to pick up a payment, and there was a 511 tactical store in town. So what I do, I pulled in, went in there. They had some Benchmade knives. I checked out an Otto Osborne. It was 300, passed on it. Checked out a really cool 940 copper aluminum scales with crossbar lock, passed on it. Then I seen this guy. I didn't really want to spend 300. Seen this guy. This is a 511 tactical. We have a steel back plate and a G10 front. It is very grippy. We have a 4-way pocket clip, up, down, left, right. We have a back spacer with a lanyard hole here in the front. That's awkward. Back spacer goes up about 1/4 of the way. We have 2 thumb studs. And what got me was, this is a hollow grind kind of spear point blade, I would say. Yeah, it was a hollow grind kind of spear point blade, and it attracted it to me. And it was in D2. The rest of them were in 8CR, which I'm not a big fan of. So I picked it up, flipped it once or twice, and bring it home with us. This was $52 for G10 or FRN. It is an inset. There is a steel plate on the inside of it that has been milled for weight reduction. Steel back scale clip's gonna very stiff, but it'll work probably really good. So we have T6 hardware, T8 pivot. It's like T8 on the pocket clip. Is that true? No. Not a T6 or T8 on that pocket clip. I don't know what's going on. Not a T6. Not a T8 either. I'm not sure what size it is, guys, without getting out a toolkit. T8 in the pivot. Not sure on the pocket clip. But we have, it does have an inset lighter on the show side and just a steel liner in the back. Spear point blade of D2 steel. You have 3.5 inches of blade, 8.25 inches overall. Action's really nice. It's not file shut. It is on washers. I see them down in there. Good access to the lock bar. The lock bar is chamfered and does have some jimping there. So you got plenty action. Plenty access. This jimping on the back of the blade, it's got a little bit of a poon here, and this jimping is really aggressive. You're locked in the saber grip. No choke up spot, but you have that little shelf right there, and you're right behind the blade. It's really cool. It has some machining back here on the steel, and then you got a little bit of belly, and I believe I guess it's a D2 PVD coated, probably some kind of coating. This was made in China. We'll do some size comparisons. Benchmade bug out, much bigger than the bug out. It's going to be more in the line of the Paramilitary 2. The Paramilitary 2 is just a tad bit bigger. Weight, she's a little bit heavy. I'm gonna say 6 ounces because of the steel. 6.1 ounces. Let's see how sharp. 511 Tactical Cone. I'm trying to remember the name. I can't remember the name. There were so many of them there. I really couldn't remember it. Never owned a budget 511 tactical knife, so thought I'd check it out, throw it in the collection. I wish they would have did a G10 liner on back here too and nested it. That's what I would have wished. Alright, how sharp did the 511 come? .330, so 250 to 350 I think is high-end cutlery, or it might need maintenance. 350, so it's high-end cutlery is what they label it as. D2 is not a deal breaker for me. I kind of like D2, ease of sharpening, it holds the edge pretty good long while. It's not corrosive. I mean, it is corrosive. I guess that's why it's got this coating on the blade. But I just wanted to share it with you guys. 511 tactical folder, full size knife. Feels like a really good hard user. D2 steel, which is not a bad steel. It amazes me how some of these companies, these cheaper budget companies, get the lock bar relief on the inside. It just amazes me. Good pocket clip. Sharpening choil and plunge grind is, it comes down right behind it and it thickens up, so I guess you really could sharpen off all that blade if you wanted to from here back, but it would start to smile. 511 tactical, guys. D2 steel, G10. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay warm.